Imagine a child who is only 4 years old. While other kids are playing with toys, he is lifting weights. While they run for fun, he runs to become stronger. Now imagine something even more extreme. He never stops training, not for a single day. No rest days, no vacations, no breaks. Would he become the strongest human in history? Or would his body slowly collapse before he even reaches middle age? Today, we will explore the scientific reality of what would happen to your body if you trained every single day from childhood until the day you die. Phase 1. Childhood, age 4 to 12. During childhood, the body is still developing. Bones contain something called growth plates. These are soft cartilage areas that allow bones to grow longer as children age. But there is a problem. If these areas experience constant heavy stress without recovery, they can close too early. Bone development may be disrupted. Permanent joint issues can appear. At this age, the body has an immature nervous system, underdeveloped muscles, low hormone levels. Moderate exercise is extremely healthy for children. It improves coordination, bone strength, confidence. However, intense daily training without rest can lead to stress injuries, microfractures, knee and ankle problems. The most dangerous part, children often don't feel the long-term damage immediately, but the stress accumulates slowly. Teenage years, 13 to 20. This is when the body experiences a hormonal explosion. Testosterone increases dramatically. Muscle growth becomes much easier. If training is done intelligently, muscle mass increases. Bone density improves, physical confidence rises. But if you train intensely without proper recovery, the opposite can happen. The body begins producing high levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Over time, this can lead to poor sleep, reduced testosterone, slower recovery, chronic fatigue. Eventually, the athlete may develop something known as overtraining syndrome. Symptoms include declining performance despite more training, elevated resting heart rate, mood swings, loss of motivation. Even elite athletes such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Phelps schedule recovery very carefully. Their training plans include full rest days, physical therapy, sleep optimization, deload weeks, because they understand a critical truth. Muscles grow during recovery, not during workouts. The nervous system, the hidden factor. When you train, you're not only stressing your muscles, you're also placing enormous pressure on your central nervous system. Without proper recovery over time, the nervous system becomes exhausted. This can cause slower reaction times, decreased strength, mental fatigue, constant heaviness in the body. Chronically elevated cortisol levels may also cause muscle breakdown, increased abdominal fat, weakened immune system, anxiety and depression. At this stage, the body enters survival mode rather than growth mode. Here is the paradox. The more you train without recovery, the weaker your body becomes internally. What happens after 30 to 40 years? Now imagine maintaining this lifestyle for decades, training every single day with no real recovery. The long-term consequences could include cartilage degenerations, joint damage, spinal disc problems, chronic inflammation. The body slowly loses flexibility. Movement becomes painful. Instead of looking strong and youthful, you may appear physically worn out much earlier than expected. Research shows chronic inflammation is linked to heart disease, diabetes, accelerated aging. The big truth: the human body does not grow during exercise. During exercise, you're actually breaking muscle fibers, draining energy reserves, increasing stress hormones. Growth happens when you sleep, eat properly, allow recovery. Rest is not weakness. Rest is part of the strategy. If you truly want to become strong, don't adopt the mindset of, I will train every day without stopping. Adopt the mindset of, I will build a body that lasts for 80 years. True strength is not about who can suffer the most. It's about who can stay consistent the longest. Your body is a lifetime project, not a 30-day challenge.